1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Nell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Pitch is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl Nell.
And this your girl Nay. What it do, boo?
That's right. And finally, we are out of the month of March. So you're going to get just us two today. We're going to catch up and tell y'all what we've been doing for a whole month. It seemed very much, March is a long month. It got 31 days.
Yeah, it's one of the longest months.
It is. But anyway, first I want to give a shout out to the 8 More Than 92 podcast, my boys Josh and James. I got on their merch right now, this green hoodie, and it's very comfortable. You know I collect my hoodies. I have a hoodie collection section in the closet, all right? But it comes in a lot of different colors, but what I also like about this is they got like the thick shoestring drawstring instead of like the skinny ones. So yeah, check them out. 8 More Than 92 merch, and check out their podcast too. They have great content. They're very funny. So shout out to Josh and James. And we both want to give a special shout out to all the women that were featured in our Women in Sports series. Crystal Williams, Renee Washington, Tamara Washington, excuse me, and Giselle Espinales. And I don't know, I guess I can ask you after I ask why I like all of them. I like them because each of them brought something different to the table, a different side of sports. So Crystal, she's the DJ and she the Clippers entertainment at the games. Renee, she's been an athlete her whole life and she is a professional athlete. So that's like top tier. Tamara, she on the business side of things, so because she a publicist, so she know the back end, the backside. She could give you access to get the back end money, okay?
Oh my
and
God.
Giselle, she's a local Floridian. I loved her.
Me too.
And she was the only one that has a family, so she was able to talk about that work-life balance with us. So that's what I liked about all of the ladies. What did you like?
Yeah, Crystal definitely. She's the homegirl you want to go to the club with. Okay, I like Crystal. Renee, she you could tell she's right now worked her way up and she's continuing to work her way up. So I like that. Tamara, she is a very good businesswoman. Like if you want any business tips, I will go to her. And Giselle, she just seemed like normal girl next door. We were supposed to hang out. If one of the Florida teams would have went to the championship, we was gonna go to Houston's down in Miami, but that ain't happened. So we got to figure something else out. But yeah, she was very funny. She was one of my favorite episodes to record. So I enjoyed that one.
Cool. And also upcoming, we do have some more episodes that's going to feature women in sports, but we're going to have our own like twist to the show. It's not going to be all business like it was there. We're going to have like our normal episode where we talk about scandals and stuff with those two women. So drinks. I have this was a full glass of red wine. I forgot what it.
I can't do the red wine. I can't do it.
I actually used to hate it because I used to think it was so bitter. But this one that I get from the Josh brand, it's so good. And this is my first glass of wine a week, and I need it because my week has been rough. I hate Tuesdays. I really hate Tuesdays. They're always rough for me. So that's what I got. And you not drinking tonight, and we're gonna get into why later.
Okay.
So let's talk about what happened to us in March. We had a lot of birthdays, so we're about to get some birthday shout outs, okay? Happy birthday to EJ. His birthday was March 13th. Happy birthday to Ivy and Joe, who share birthdays on the 19th. And then, of course, there's Brooklyn and Braylon on the 27th. They just turned 8. Shout out to them. And April 1st birthday, which is this past weekend, was Giovanni. So shout out to Giovanni. And we do have one, I didn't put it on outline, but Ashley, her birthday will be before our next episode. So shout out to her. Her birthday, April 9th. She going on a little solo vacation. So I can't wait to see them pictures. I'll tell you about that after the show.
She's a Easter baby this
Yeah,
year.
Easter this year, just like our birthday is on Mother's Day again this year. I hate every time it's on Mother's Day because Mama don't acknowledge us.
No,
It's her day.
it is. It is.
So I don't like it. Anyway, I was up to a lot this past month. So I went to my first boat race watch party. And I guess this is a thing overseas. Because it's like rowing, we Americans don't too much care about rowing.
Oh my God.
So it was Oxford versus Cambridge, which I guess those are college teams. I think Cambridge won, but the girl who invited me, Kay, shout out to Kay, she went to Oxford, so we were rooting for Oxford, but they didn't win.
That's a very good school.
They like the top of the top. That's like
Yeah.
the MITs over here and Harvard. So they really, really smart. So that was an experience. I met some people. It was this guy there. You could tell his soul. I don't think he went to either school, so he probably was invited like me. You could tell his sole reason of going there was to go home with somebody member, like a girl. That was a dating thing for him. And I'm like, sir, can we watch the event?
Weddings are like that for some people too. Because they know when single women go to wedding, they be feeling all emotional and they be going, they wish that was them, so they vulnerable.
I be emotional because I be happy for the couple. I need to hear the vows because I'm gonna be watching y'all afterwards.
Oh my God.
And also the cash bar or is it no cash bar
open
or
bar.
open bar? That's what I be emotional for.
That's why.
This past weekend, I went to an April Fool's comedy show, and it featured my favorite woman comedian, some more. And then some old legends. I don't know if anybody but like down south know these people, but Arnez J, Bruce, Lavelle Crawford, and this guy named Talent. Now I didn't know Talent was his name, but I had seen him before. They were so funny. And he was talking mostly about how parents had to become the teachers during COVID, and then they realized it's not the teachers, it's them, and the child is stupid. I was blowing it on the phone. Bruce was hilarious. His hair got really, really long. Arnez J is stupid.
He is dumb.
He's just dumb, and he be talking like with his voice like this, like he about to cry on it. And some more, she was so pretty. Like her makeup, her outfit, everything was pretty. One joke I did remember, she said, she was like, at this age, I don't know how she is maybe 50, 60. She was like, at this age, we at the age where we don't give a fuck, but we still care. She said, so we'll kick your ass out, but we won't change the locks.
Oh my gosh.
So I had so much fun, but the one thing I didn't like about it was because it was an older crowd, and I was happy for that because I don't like the ruckus. The guy sitting next to me, to my left, and you would think that since it's a younger crowd that we won't, because they didn't take our cell phones. Why he recorded the whole show on his cell phone?
Oh no.
I was so mad because it was a distraction, and he was laughing like a hyena. And sometimes he was laughing and the punchline hadn't came yet. And I'm like, even if you want to rewatch the video, you're not going to be hearing the jokes because your laughing is taking over the video. I was very upset at that part, but other than that, whatever. Let's talk about, I've been working on my secret project that you know about, and now Kay know about, because I was telling her I was working on something, and she guessed what it was. And she was like, yeah, a couple of my friends doing that too. And she said, I want to eventually do that too. And I was like, okay, I'm not the only one. So I'm working on my project. I'm on like step 2. It's like 4 steps in the process. I'm on step 2. So I can't wait to announce that. I'm gonna be working on that this weekend as well. Let's talk about the movies I seen. I seen Scream 6, which was a decent movie. It was like the typical slasher movie that we like, so you'll like it. And it picked off right where the 5th one ended. It was same characters, everything. It was great. I just seen 1001, which is Tiana Taylor's new movie. It was her first dramatic role, I believe, and it was pretty good. It was a major twist at the end that I did not see coming. I think if this movie came out during December or November, she would have got an Oscar nomination for it. But nobody's going to remember this in a year. Because when they start picking a movie for, I mean, you can submit the movie, but they're gonna be like, "That's too. You should have came out with it October, November, December." Well, it was a good movie. And then we both saw Creed 3, the boxing movie. That so far, that's my #1 movie of 2023. That's the best movie of 2023. What do you think?
I loved it. I told you, Braylon said I took the kids, they hadn't seen 1 or 2, and Braylon said that's his favorite movie, like ever of all time. Braylon.
Not of all time, not
of
the
all
8
time.
years he been here.
Yeah, for 8 years. Yes, that's it. It was really good, and it was I like, and I'm not saying this just because Michael B. Jordan directed it, and I really like him. He's not my favorite actor, but I like him. I like the scene at the end when they're fighting, when he's fighting his friend, and like they block out the noise. Yeah, Jonathan Mayer. Sorry, I know his name. And they blocked. I like when they blocked out the noise, and it made it, because that's literally how you have to be when you fighting or doing whatever. Working or whatever, you got to block out the noise. And how they did it was really good. Now I don't know if Michael came up with that or the writers, but whoever did, you did your thing with that.
At first I didn't like it because I'm like, it's different, but I don't know if it's a good different or not. But I understood it. I understood why he did it. So kudos to that. But that movie was so emotional as well.
It was.
Because that happens in real life. Like something like that happens in real life, like one of your homeboys from when you look, I'm pretty sure they locked up right now and you living your best life and you not even paying attention. I don't even want to say a person's name, but remember we graduated, but the guy I went to prom with went to jail for 10 years or something like that. And we was out living our best life. He did actually contact me a few times. I wrote him back. But then I forgot about him. So that actually happens in real life. So I really felt for Jonathan Major's character. And it was personal.
Oh,
he
my
felt
God.
abandoned and betrayed. And I literally, for the movie, I was on his side, honestly, because I felt it in my heart. But it's so funny that soon, do you remember what I said to you as soon as I walked out of the movie theater? I called Mom, and I said it to her. She picked up hello, and I said, Mom, I want to see it again.
Oh,
like, I'm ready to turn around. That's what I said. But it's funny when I talked to you about it after you seen it, we had the same conclusion at the end when he went and talked to Jonathan Majors and apologized and all that. We thought, and tell us, audience, if y'all thought this too, we thought that Michael and Jonathan was going to walk outside together. Like, not necessarily holding the champ belt, but walk outside together. Like, we both champs, we both deserve this. But Michael wasn't going to let him have his shit.
I thought he was gonna do that because at the end of the day, that was his brother. That was like, and because he was like, they waiting for you. I thought he was gonna stand up and be like they waiting for you too. Come on, let's go. And Michael character made me so mad because it was like through the whole movie, he was forgetting that was his friend.
Like when he first beat the Latino boy, the Hispanic guy, and he looked at him, and I thought he was gonna crack a smile, like, "Good job, homie," but he didn't, and I'm like,
he looked at him like, I can't believe you just did that. He didn't congratulate him, nothing. Like he had forgot that was his friend. So
yeah,
I wouldn't have been mad if the outcome was different.
Me neither. Me neither. Anyway, so yes, that was a great movie. I can't wait to see it again. It's gonna be on HBO or something soon. I can't wait to watch it again. So yeah, for like 2.5 weeks of March, I was sick. Remember when we recorded with Tamara, I sounded like I was talking. Sorry, Tamara. I sounded like I was talking through my nose the entire time. It was horrible. And so I'm thinking it's just a regular cold. I'm taking cold medicine. I'm doing it's the soup. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm wearing a mask, and it's just not going away. And then like the last week, you know how when you got bronchitis or something in your nose and stuff and you can't breathe, but you might can breathe a little bit out of your nose. It'd be like a little hole that you can breathe out of. It was nothing. Like I literally could not breathe but when I was going to sleep. And you know I don't like going to sleep with my mouth
You
open.
have to, but you have to.
But I don't want to. But this was the worst thing ever. Like I never felt like this before in my life. I felt like I was never going to be able to breathe out my nose again, right?
You
And
felt
I was
like you
like,
was on
okay,
your
this is
deathbed.
and and I was like, this is worse than the cold because it's lasting too long. Fast forward, went to the doctor, realized I have allergies. So how I get allergies at the age of 36, I don't know. But as soon as I started taking Claritin D and Flonase, it went away. Okay, so Claritin D, y'all. But one night or evening, I had fell asleep for my 4-hour nap.
Oh my
And
God.
I woke up while I was sick. I woke up and saw all these notifications. And one of the notifications was a missed text and missed call from a number. It just showed a number. And of course, I don't know the number. I just know it's a New York number. So I was like, I'm trying to figure out who this is, who this is, who this is. And then I go to the text and I see a preview, like we've been talking before. So it was the last guy I had talked to, the correction officer or whatever. And I forgot what he wrote, but I immediately text you and Alex, and you was just like, block him. Like, don't even say anything, block him. But I didn't because I wanted to see if he was going to say something. And I got to screenshot you the conversation. It literally only lasted like 5 minutes because once he saw I went with it, he was like, all right. But that brings me to this PSA I got to announce. I don't have my mic, but any person, guy that this is to you because I know y'all watching, because the other guy that didn't talk to me for 3 days in a row, remember he contacted me on WhatsApp in January because he see me. I know y'all listening, so this is to y'all. Any guy I've ever talked to, messed with, was in a situationship with, relationship with, dealt with, anything from my past,
Oh my
don't
God.
contact me no more. Don't contact me. I don't want to talk to y'all no more. So this is a PSA. Do not contact me
Oh my God.
anymore. Okay. I don't want y'all had y'all one chance. Y'all can't keep try to spin the block on me. I'm a one-time person. And I gave the New Jersey guy a second chance, and he reminded me of why I don't give people second chances. It's a waste of time. So I'm a one opportunity person, okay? Like that Eminem song say, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. I'm once in a lifetime, okay?
Oh my God.
So please don't contact me anymore.
I cannot.
So that lesson of the day is you value what you got when you got it, okay? And this last little story I'm about to tell about how I just got uninvited to a dinner.
Oh my
Have
God.
y'all been uninvited to a place before? I need to know before I tell the story. Have you been uninvited?
Me? No.
Okay,
Never.
audience, if y'all listening, we want to hear y'all stories of being invited somewhere and then being uninvited, okay? Because this is my story. This is the first time that this ever happened to me. So we have like this group chat text, right? It's like 6 of us in a group, girls up here. And there's one girl, she be up late night, like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I don't know how she go to work, but she be up late night sending us stuff. And then so I woke up Monday morning, and she had sent us something at like 3 in the morning, an invitation to this dinner at this nice Italian restaurant. And she was like, it's a promo dinner. Isaac hosting it, so everything is free. When I saw the word free, I didn't even finish the text. I said, I'm in, okay? So I was the first one to say I'm in. And plus it's Italian. You know that's my favorite cuisine is Italian food. I just had some shrimp Alfredo pasta just now. It was very good. And so yeah, so then Alex said, yeah, count me in too. And then, but the other girls couldn't make it because 2 of them was gonna be out of town, and then another one had to study for a test, so she's not gonna make it. So yeah, cool. Monday, right? fast forward to yesterday, Tuesday, which is a day later. I get a message in WhatsApp and I see who it's from. It's from the girl who invited us, right? But and I'm reading it, and this is long 3-4 paragraph thing, and she explaining why she thought the person told her she can invite 8 people, but it's only 6, so she got to pick 2 people. And so I'm thinking this in a group chat, right? So I'm like, okay, I volunteer to not go
You
or whatever.
volunteer as tribute?
I would volunteer as tribute to not go. So this is what I'm thinking. And then I'm keep reading and she goes, sorry, love, and all this, and Isaac thought and all this. So now I look like a butthole and stuff. And then I just happened to glance up at the name, and it was just to me. And I said, oh, this just to me.
She sent you an invitation.
She sent me an invitation. I said, this just to me, and I yelled it so loud. My coworker next to me looked at me, and I was like, oh, my bad. So yeah, whatever. I text her back like, it's cool, take pictures, whatever. And then I told Mama, and she was like, call Alex to see if Alex going. And then I was like, I didn't want to do it, but then I was going to do it, but then I decided not to do it because I was like, I'll just wait on Friday and see if she went. They're gonna post stuff on Instagram. And how about today, Wednesday? Alex texted me she got the invitation too. And I'm like, dang. And then she texted somebody, so I guess we know where we stand, or we at the bottom or something like that. And I was just like, that's so funny to me because they've known each other for like 10 years. So I thought Alex was going to go, but whatever. But me and Alex just decided to go to brunch on Sunday. So we going to brunch. But yeah, y'all out there listening, if y'all ever got invited somewhere, y'all please send y'all stories because I know I can't be the only one. And I was so upset at first not because of the invitation, but because I was looking forward to the food.
Oh my God.
I like Italian food. But go ahead, what you been doing this month?
Oh my goodness. Busy month because I pretty much handled the entire, like most of the like women in sports series.
I meant to put that on the outline to thank you for what is it called? Being the brains behind the sports and women series and taking that over. Yeah, Nate did everything. I just showed up. Okay, so thank you for that. That was actually good. A lot of people watch the videos and they like the videos. So yeah, that's thanks.
So yeah, other than that, we went on a family cruise, our first family cruise, and the kids, oh my goodness, they'd never been on a cruise before. And this was like their first like vacation because we've taken them to like Orlando and Tampa to like Busch Gardens and Legoland and Universal and stuff. But yeah, they literally, you could tell that they hadn't been nowhere. Cause they acted just like they had been not nowhere, not damn place. And it was crazy. It was fun, but I was like, I don't know if I could do that with kids again because so I didn't know. So there was like like a baby and a toddler place. You could drop off your baby and toddlers. And then there was like a teen place, but it was my kids are in between toddler and teen.
Yeah.
And so like, it was no place to like drop them off where me and Joe could go do something, right? Thank God it was only like a 3-day trip or whatever. But then afterwards I found out that there was a place for their age, but it just wasn't named where you would know what it was. Like with the teen place, it was like teen lounge. With the babies and tots, it was babies and tots.
Okay.
Theirs was something completely different where you wouldn't know what it was. But we had fun. We did go to the comedy show one night. We missed the adult night, which I was upset about. But we went to the comedy show, which was the family night. We went to an ice show, which was really good. We went to a hypnosis show, which was very funny. Then we went to Coco Cay the second day, and the first day we went to Bahamas. So we did a tour on at the Bahamas. That was really fun. And at Coco Cay was really fun. Like they really build Coco K, because it was not like that when me and Joe first went. Like, it was literally sand, and they had picnic tables for us to eat the food off of. They, like, it's really, really something now. And they got, like, a water park there. It was nice. So, yeah, that was fun. We took pictures. We had, like, the matching shirts and bathing suits. And then it was Joe's birthday the last night, Sunday night. So we all dressed in black. They sung happy birthday to him and the twins. And they brought the cake. It was fun. It was cool. Brooklyn still has on her
Not the wristband.
yeah, she said she's not taking it off because it's for memory. It's for
But
memory.
that was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was. So anyway, so starting April 1st, which was 4 days ago. So our birthday is May 14th. So I was like, let me do something
This the second time you
meaningful.
did this.
Yeah. Well, the first time I was doing it for a photo shoot, whatever. But so this time I'm drinking only water to our birthday. So that's this, even though this is my drink cup, it's only water in here, y'all. It's only water. And I'm getting back to the gym. So I started going back Sunday. That's what I did. I'm not in there trying to be a bodybuilder. So I just do the elliptical for 30 minutes. Then I'll either do the Stairmaster or the cycle for 30 minutes. I only stay in there an hour. And that's it. Yeah, I'm just trying to tone, firm, whatever. Cause I got this cute little dress I want to wear on our birthday.
Can you please, when y'all make reservations, include me and possibly Kim? Because if I'm coming, I'm gonna ask Kim. Shout out Kim. Yeah, so your no alcohol vow. As you can see, I'm not doing that. But I do my little exercises when I come home from work. So I'm gonna be, my butt is gonna be sitting up. Yeah, so weekend plans, any?
Joe got the what is it called? The Q something. The Q's got an event where the girls gotta wear sundresses, and I forgot what the boys gotta wear. So, and we also going to see the new Mario Brothers movie with the kids with Daniel them. Yeah,
Yeah. Did y'all go to Giovanni party or no? Cause I ain't seen
it was
not
in
damn picture.
Tampa.
Oh, I thought when you put in the group that you was there that Sunday, and then it was like we gonna be there or for Giovanni party Saturday, and I was like, I thought it was in Broward. They have another one in.
They have different locations.
I had no idea. I really thought y'all was gonna be at the same one. Anyway, let's get into some sports since this is a sports podcast. Weekly updates. It was like a million updates in the month of March. We only touched on like John Morant one time with Tamara. But let me get some updates. So Tommy Fury handed Jake Paul his first defeat. Don't mess with them Fury people, okay?
Jake Paul is the YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
What's he doing fighting Tommy Fury?
It's not Tyson Fury, the one who did Deontay Wilder like that. Well, Deontay was still holding on strong.
He lasted way longer. Yeah, he lasted.
I would have been waved the red flag, like, okay, I'm done.
The white flag.
The white flag, I'm done. Alvin Kamara, the running back, pleads not guilty in that case. Remember, he beat up the man in the elevator, and we see it on camera. Okay, yeah. He pled not guilty. Wide receiver Calvin Ridley was reinstated by the NFL. Remember the guy who got suspended because while he was on injury reserve, he decided to gamble on football games. Yeah, we covered that story too. The Real Housewives star husband, Potomac husband Juan Dixon was fired. We covered
as he should be.
Aaron Rodgers wants to play for my Jets, so we might make it to the playoffs next year. And Damian Lillard is going to sit out for the rest of the NBA season, I guess because they lose it and they have no hope of being in the playoffs. But my Lakers looking good, okay? My Lakers looking good, but we do play the Clippers tonight, so that's going to be a test for us. Anyway, let's get into this conversation. So, of course, right now, you all know about LSU and the whole scandal with the women's basketball. So, Nate, you take it away with your opinion on Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark?
Yeah, so of course everybody talking about it. So I wanted to touch on it just a little bit. And as y'all can see, so it's gonna be some positive to this, but as y'all can see, I'm wearing my "The Future is Female" shirt. Okay. So overall, if you guys don't know by now, Angel Reese, she plays on the LSU women's basketball team, and Caitlin Clark plays on Iowa's women's basketball team. And so basically Angel Reese, after the game was over, she waited till it was over, because sometimes you be trash talking and you lose the game. You can't do that. And so she like followed Caitlin kind of off the court or on the court to the sideline, and she did this, which I didn't know originated from John Cena when he was a
Wrestler.
a wrestler. So she did this, but Caitlin, and then so everybody was like, and then she like pointed to a ring or whatever. So a lot of people was upset because they was like, that was, I guess, classless. That's what they said. But the gag is Caitlin had did it 48, the same thing 48 hours prior to, is this when this was the game of where she stood back from the girl? Was that the same game or was that a different game?
I don't know, but I saw her do it.
Okay, she did it 48 hours prior when they was playing the Final Four to somebody, which basically means you can't see me. Yeah, you can't see me. And I've seen that done in the NBA. I didn't know John Cena originated it, but it's, to me, it's all fun and games. So my opinion, and most of the people opinion that I've seen speak about it, is like, that's the game. Like, I think the only people that was upset was people that don't watch sports, because if you watch sports, you know there's trash talking, a little bit of taunting, long as it doesn't cross the line of unsportsmanlike. So it is what it is. So I feel like if you guys can't handle that, then y'all need to stop watching sports. Because if you play sports, you got to be tough. And I was at the gym watching a game when I was cycling. They have a little personal monitor in the game. They was playing a game on there. And that's what I had wrote in my Instagram story. Iowa ain't tough enough, right? Because obviously LSU won the game. But because I think I seen like a foul play or something, and it seemed like the girl was whining about it, something like that. And I was like, oh, they ain't tough enough. So what I want to say is, I hope okay, so first of all, the good thing is all of them coming back next year. So we might see a repeat. Okay. And I wouldn't be mad. So, but Iowa, y'all gotta be tougher than that. Y'all gotta come play tough. If you want to play basketball, cause this ain't a soft sport. This, if you gonna be soft, you better go play Connect Four, cause this ain't it. Okay, this is basketball. And so, but the good thing about it, I can say, is that came out of all of this is that we know a lot of people now, even though they act like they don't, they watch women's basketball on a collegiate level. And a lot of people, and I think this is going to bring more eyes, because I can tell you right now, I didn't watch women's basketball, but I'm going to be watching it next year. I'm going to watch LSU and I'm going to watch Iowa. So that, they made me a fan. So I'm happy people talking about it. And hopefully next year we have more eyes than this previous year, and hopefully that flows over into the WNBA, because they national, I mean, they championship parade be a little weak. Be a little weak. But also I want to say sorry, because most people not talking about this either. Caitlin, we all know what Angel Reese said in her interview. She basically was saying she did it for everybody that looked like her, and she thought it was disrespectful with the way that Caitlin like didn't guard somebody in the previous game or whatever. And she said something about whatever, but Caitlin did respond. I don't know why nobody's talking about this, but Caitlin basically said that Angel shouldn't be criticized. She came to compete just like I competed. And they deserved that win. And she was like, also she said she don't think like somebody Iowa is not going to the White House. She want LSU to enjoy that or whatever. So
That's a nice
Caitlin
segue
ain't
to
mad.
Monty.
If Caitlin ain't mad, then what y'all mad for? Remember we used to be mad at Florida State when we would lose a football game, and then we'll talk to one of our friends that play on the football team, and they could care less.
They'll be at a party. They'll be at the club while we
So
over
if
here
Caitlin
crying.
not mad, why is y'all mad for? What y'all mad for?
That's a good segue to what I wanted to talk about, the Dr. Jill Biden controversy. She's allegedly a doctor. I'm gonna say allegedly because doctors are smart, and what she said was not smart. Okay. So by the now y'all know our first lady invited Iowa, which was the losing team, to the White House. So Angel Reese's initial reaction was, "This is a joke, right? This is like a joke." She tweeted that, and then another LSU player tweeted, "Michelle Obama, can we come to your house? Like, can we come to your house?" But then Dr. Jill Biden's press person she took it back. She took it back. Like they just go invite LSU or whatever. So what are your thoughts on this? And it's like, are we celebrating participants now with participation awards? Why do you think Dr. Jill Biden even said this? Like, what was she thinking, or was she not thinking?
That's funny that you said that because in a lot of elementary schools they kind of do that, like with like parties. You know how
You have to invite
people,
everybody in the
yeah, you
class.
have to invite everybody to the class, and it's like, what if I don't like this person? I don't want to, but I guess they don't want to leave nobody out. So she didn't want to leave Iowa out. But no, that was a joke, and I think Angel Reese had tweeted that they won't go.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they took it back, but I would still feel a certain kind of way. So I don't even know if I would go. And it's like, Doc Jill, what are you doing? Like, and shouldn't you be, ain't you somebody's grandma? Shouldn't you be
Yep.
somewhere knitting somewhere,
Not
minding your own business? Why is you minding these women's business? Like Nene used to say to people, Peter, why is you minding these women's business? Like, go find something to, what is it that you do, ma'am? Go find something to do.
Oh my God. I think she was actually at the game as
She
well.
was at the
Okay.
game, but maybe she didn't know. And I
She
hate to
know.
always say that because
No,
white people always use that as an excuse. I don't
she know.
educate me because I don't
No.
know. It's
She
not my
knows.
job to educate you. It's your job to know. You the first lady,
And
ain't
it's not
you?
the first, this is not their first year in the White House. Last year, did you invite the losers? Or you just saw that Caitlin looked like you and you feel sorry for her?
Oh my God.
I don't
And
even know where Iowa is on the map, okay? So I don't even care about this. Okay?
yeah, and Jill, you need to go do something. Go play on the hill with Jack or something, because we don't need to hear from you no more until the next campaign.
That's true. And I was very disappointed in her. And I was looking at her side eye. And I'm like, okay, now, like, is this how you really feel? Like, do I need to vote for the other guy at this point? Because if you and your husband is one, man, like they always say, you vote for the devil you know or the devil you don't know. Because both of them devils, but at least one putting it out there. What are you doing, man? And I'm like, since you invited Iowa, the losers, because that's what they are, y'all are losers. Caitlin, you lost,
Oh
okay?
wow.
I was like, why don't they invite everybody, the whole Final Four? Invite all 4 teams. And better yet, invite the teams that didn't even make it to the NCAA tournament. Invite them all. They didn't even make it to the bracket. Their name's not in the bracket. Invite them. Because I don't get it. And I'm very disappointed, and it sucks. And it tainted a little bit, not for us, but it tainted a little bit of LSU win. Like they don't even. I wouldn't even want to go. Like you said, you would feel a certain type of way. I would feel a certain type of way. Like, why you invite? This is tradition, ma'am. We don't hand out participation trophies. There's only one winner and one loser.
I'm so looking forward to next year because I feel like Caitlin, even though she's a really good player already, like she made history that night. And I think she's gonna be a superstar in the WNBA. But I think she's gonna come back with a little chip on her shoulder. And I'm here for it.
From who? These two, it's
Caitlin.
from the media. It's the media. I don't even think it's the two girls. It's the media.
No, I'm just saying her being as good as she's the best. I think she is the best.
She won Player of the Year, but I'm not sure. Maybe
she's the best college woman football player, and for her not to win, huh?
Basketball. You said football.
Basketball, yeah, and for her not to win, you got to come back with a chip on your shoulder.
Because you was that close. That don't mean you gonna win. You can come back with chips and dip, ma'am.
Oh,
that don't mean nothing.
But you know, it's so funny because it's all happening. All these stories been coming up on my timeline. So you know, Angel Reese played 2 years at Maryland, and she's played Caitlin before. And while she was in Maryland, so she kind of already knew what the deal was. But yeah, they're coming back. And I'm here for it, and we're going to report on it next year.
We are going to report on next year. Next year, I might actually be able to watch the games because I didn't watch the men's finals because none of the UM or FAU didn't make it. And I don't know what I was doing during the women's finals. I don't know. Probably was watching the night agent. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to our highlight of the week. And of course, the highlight of the week is the NCAA championships. So LSU wins the women's championship, and this is their first in program history. So they made history, okay? And UConn wins the men's basketball championship. So kudos to UConn and LSU. And a fun fact is Angel Reese, which plays for LSU, and Jordan Hawkins, which plays for UConn, they're cousins. So they both got a ring, okay? So that family reunion gonna be lit. I want to go to their family reunion. I want to see them ring. So yeah, it's cool when people in the family can play sports. That's like multiple people. Like you got multiple streams of income.
Oh my God. I want to shout out Flau'jae, I think her last name Johnson. Flau'jae, she's number 4 on LSU, and she started. She's a freshman, right? Okay. And she was on the rap game. That's where I first saw her. She was on the rap game.
She can rap and play basketball. She got 2 talents.
And she's really she good. She didn't win, but she good. And I wanted to give her a shout out because afterwards Lil Wayne said he gonna do a song with her. So she got freshman of the year, she won the championship, and now she about to make a song with Lil Wayne. Like, you can't have a better year than that.
Yeah, I'm done. Like, you can put me in the casket now, sir. My life is over because I done already accomplished much more than I wanted to. Okay, but yeah, kudos to her. And yeah, that's all for our episode this week. Don't forget to check out 8 More Than 92. Check us out next week. We might have a guest on. I'm not sure. Scheduling, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.